Our next screencast will be around the idea of summarizing all of this data in a variety of different charts. I could summarize all of the data in one chart. However, I'm going to start off by summarizing one question at a time. So we'll begin with question 1. I simply highlight the column with the data and choose the chart icon. From here, I can choose the type of chart that I would be interested in. I'm perfectly happy with a standard bar graph, so the column chart here. I can move down to data range, and the data is actually exactly the data that I want, and it is in fact in a column because I selected the column. My first row and column are not labels, so I can move on to data series. In the data series, everything appears fine. However, I would like to put in some categories. I can simply click here and choose the not at all, sort of, yes, and totally. When I now move down to chart elements, I can put in the title for my graph, which is the layout, specifically the spacing. The x-axis are the responses students made, and the y-axis are how many students made that response. I do not need a legend for this graph because there's only one type of bar, so I can now just click Finish. And I have a completed graph for question 1. As a review, we'll do the same thing for question 2. So I highlight the data, choose the graph, select the format, and then move down to the data range, which is fine in this case, the data series, and choose my categories, not at all, sort of, yes, and totally, and then input the title for question 2, the x-axis title, and the y-axis title. Finished by turning off the legend. And move the graph in line. In our final screencast, we will look at how to summarize all of this data in one gigantic graph.